Now, the next paragraph. Dr. Chanda shook his head. You know what, Mr. Chaudhary, he said, I have never had to deal with a case such as yours. Frankly, this is quite outside my field of experience, but I have one suggestion. I don't know if it will work, but it's worth a try. It can do no harm. Now, see the meanings of the words. Frankly means in an honest, sincere, and truthful way. Okay. Now, the meaning of the paragraph. Dr. Chanda shook his head upon hearing Bipin Babu and began to reveal how a case like Bipin Babu's is something he had never come across in his career. He stays honest and tells Bipin Babu that this is also outside his area of expertise, but he tells him that he has a suggestion to offer that might work. He calls it worth a try and adds that there are no negative consequences of doing it too. Understand? Now, the next paragraph. Vipin Babu leaned forward anxiously. As far as I can make out, said Dr. Chanda, and I think you are of the same opinion, you must have been to Ranchi, but due to some unknown reason, the entire episode has slipped out of your mind. What I suggest is that you go to Ranchi once again. The sight of the place may remind you of your trip. This is not impossible. More than I more than that I cannot do at the moment. I am prescribing a nerve tonic and tranquilizer. Sleep is essential or the symptoms will get more pronounced. Bipin Babu felt somewhat better the next morning. After breakfast, he rang up his office, gave some instructions, and then procured a first class ticket for Ranchi for the same evening. Okay, see the meanings of the difficult words. Tranquilizer means a drug for making people calm. Then anxiously means in a matter resulting from or relieving anxiety. Understand? Now, next word is procured. Before that is pronounced. Means very noticeable or certain. Procured means to get something, especially after an effort. Now, the meaning of the paragraph. Bipin Babu was worried or anxious as he leaned towards the doctor in order to understand what he was prescribing clearly. The doctor continues to explain to Bipin Babu that he thinks he must have been to Ranchi, but due to some unidentified reasons, the entire episode has slipped out of his mind. Which episode has slipped out of his mind? Ranchi. Trip to Ranchi has slipped out of his mind. The doctor thinks that Bipin Babu is thinking this too. The doctor suggests him to visit Ranchi once again in light of the possibility that the visuals of the places or sites might bring back the memory of the trip. He further adds that the possibility of it is not negligible and that this is the most he can do at the moment as it is harmless. He further prescribes him a nerve tonic and a medicine to reduce stress and anxiety that would help him sleep better. Okay. Inadequate sleep would only worsen the symptoms. Inadequate means improper, not proper. Okay. So, inadequate sleep would only worsen means destroy the symptoms. So, as Bipin Babu woke up the next morning, he felt bit better. After having breakfast, he called his office to give some instructions and then arranged a first class ticket to Ranchi for the same evening. Understand? Now, the next paragraph. Getting off the train at Ranchi next morning, he realized at once that he had never been there before. He came out of the station, took a taxi, and drove around the town for a while. He realized that the streets, the buildings, the hotels, the bazaars, the mm Muradabadi Hill, with none of these had he the slightest acquaintance. Would a trip to the Hudru Falls help? He didn't believe so. But at the same time, he didn't wish to leave with the feeling that he hadn't tried enough. So he arranged for a car and left for Hudru in the afternoon. Understand? See the meaning? Acquaintances means a person, a place that you have met but don't know well. Understand? Now, meaning of the paragraph. So finally, he reached Ranchi the next morning, and as soon as he uh, deboarded the train, he was sure that he had never visited that particular place before. Deboarded means got down from the train, okay, came out of the train. He took a taxi as he came out of the railway station and roamed around in the town for a while. He had never seen all these buildings, hotels, and markets or Muradabadi Hill ever before. He was not sure if a trip to the Hudru Falls would make any difference, but he just did not want to leave with a feeling of not having tried enough. Okay, thus he arranged for a taxi to Hudru and he left in the afternoon. Now, next paragraph. At 5 o'clock the same afternoon in Hudru, two Gujarati gentlemen from a group of picnickers discovered Bipin Babu lying unconscious beside a boulder. When he came round, the first thing Bipin Babu said was, "I am finished. There is no hope left." Okay. Now see the meanings of the difficult words. Picnickers means persons who having a picnic. Unconscious means not awake, especially because of an injury. Boulder means a very large rock. Okay. Came round means regained consciousness. Now the meaning of the paragraph. It was around 5 o'clock the same afternoon when two Gujarati men who had come with a group of picnickers found Bipin Babu lying unconscious. He was faint, okay, beside a large rock. Boulder. Boulder means a very large rock. Where he was lying? He was lying beside a large rock. When he regained his consciousness, his first words were, "I am finished." Okay, there is no hope left. Now the next paragraph. Next morning, Bipin Babu was back in Calcutta. He realized that there was truly no hope for him. Soon he would lose everything: his will to work, his confidence, his ability, his balance of mind. Okay, was he going to end up in the asylum at? Bipin Babu couldn't think any more. Now you can see the meaning of asylum means a mental hospital. Okay, now the meaning of the paragraph. Bipin Babu had realized that there was no hope left for him, a situation like his. So he came back to Calcutta the next morning. He began to worry about how he might lose everything: his interest in work, confidence, abilities, and peace of mind. He even wondered that he could end up in an asylum. Asylum means a mental hospital if the situation worsened. He had exhausted his ability to think anymore by that time. Understand? Now, next paragraph. Back home, he rang up Dr. Chanda and asked him to come over. Then, after a shower, he got into bed with an ice pack clamped on his head. Just then, the servant brought him a letter which someone had left in the letter box, a greenish envelope with his name in red in red ink on it. Above the name, it said urgent and confidential. In spite of his condition, Bipin Babu had feeling that he ought to go through the letter. He tore open the envelope and took out the letter. Understand? Now, see the meaning of the word clamped means held something very firmly. Now, the meaning of the paragraph. So, as he was now at home, he contacted Dr. Chanda and requested him to visit him at his place. He took a shower and got in bed with an ice bag on his head. It was only then that his servant brought him a letter that he had found in the letter box. The envelope was green in color with his name, whose name? Bipin Babu's name, written on it in red ink. The envelope read urgent and confidential above his name, regardless of how he felt at that moment. Bipin Babu could anticipate that he should open and read this letter. Thus, he tore open the envelope and took out the letter. Understand? And this is what he read. Dear Bipin, I had no idea that affluence would bring about the kind of change in you that it has done. Okay. See carefully what the letter was writing, what the letter. So, this is what he read. Dear Bipin, I had no idea that affluence would bring about the kind of change in you that it has done. Was it so difficult for you to help out an old friend down on his luck? I have no money, so my resources are limited. What I have is imagination, a part of which I used in retribution of your unfeeling behavior. Well, you will be all right again now. A novel I have written is being considered by a publisher. If he likes it enough, it will see me through the next few months. Yours, Chundilal. Okay. Now let's see the meaning of difficult words. Affluence means prosperity, well off, wealthy. And retribution means as a punishment for a crime. Unfeeling means insensible, uncaring, unemotional. Certainly means without doubt, definitely. Now the meaning of the paragraph. The letter began with salutation to Bipin. Okay. The writer of the letter had further shown disappointment at how wealth had changed Bipin Babu. He says that it was unexpected in the letter. Chunilal asks him if it had become so difficult for him to help his childhood friend, classmate. He further adds that he has scarcity of resources, means lack of. He was lack of resources. Scarcity means lack of resources, as he had no money and all he had was imagination, which he used to take revenge from Bipin Babu's behavior towards his misery. He reveals that Bipin would be fine now. He also tells him that a novel that Chunni Lal had written is being considered by a publisher. Means it was, yeah, it is acknowledged by a publisher. Okay. He will have enough money for the next few months if if the publisher likes it and approves of it. Now, next paragraph. When Dr. Chanda came, Bipin Babu said, I am fine. It all came back as soon as I got off the train at Ranchi. A unique case, said Dr. Chanda. I shall certainly write about it in a medical journal. The reason why I sent for you, said Bipin Babu, is that I have a pain in the hip from a fall I had in Ranchi. If you could prescribe a painkiller. Now, see the meaning of the paragraph. When Dr. Chanda came to see him, to see Bipin Babu, he revealed that he has got his memory of the Ranchi trip from 58 back. To whom he revealed? To the doctor. Okay, after that letter, when he discovered that he had been played a trick by his classmate Chunni Lal. Understand? It all came running back as he got off the train, but he didn't tell this thing to doctor that he had been played a trick by Chunni Lal. But simply he told the doctor that he has got his memory of Ranchi trip from 58. Understand? So it all came running back as he got off the train. See, means he just recalled each and everything as soon as he got off the train. Dr. Chanda remarks it as a unique case and informs that he will add this in his medical journal magazine. Bipin Babu tells the doctor that he called him to prescribe him a painkiller for the pain he has in his hip from the fall he had in Ranchi. Understand? So, finally, to conclude the lesson, Bipin Chaudhary, Lapse of Memory, we can say that this is a very funny story which tells us about a practical joke that a friend Chunilal play on another friend Bipin Babu out of spite for not helping him in time of need. The story by Satyajit Ray is quite story because of the element of suspense that is introduced at the end. Bipin Chaudhary is very cleverly tricked by his childhood's friend Chunilal for not receiving help from Bipin Babu. Frankly, Bipin Babu had not really lost his memory, okay, and forgotten all about a trip to Ranchi. It was a trick played by his classmate Chunilal. He did so because Bipin Babu did not help him at a time when he had no money and required a job. However, Bipin Babu didn't do anything for Chunilal, so he wanted to punish him. Who wanted to punish him? Chunilal wanted to punish Bipin Babu by rekindling haunting memory of his fall near Hudru. And finally, when Bipin Babu discovered the truth that Chunilal had tricked him, he regretted for his unfeeling behavior towards him. Understand? And Bipin Babu learned a lesson. A friend in need is a friend indeed. That's all about the chapter. Bipin Babu's lapse of memory. Thank you so much.